What's up, my late night crew? Hey, y'all. Hey. Thank you guys so much for patiently waiting on Mama Magical. I told y'all I was coming. I didn't say I was going to be on time. I said I was coming, though. That's what I said. Hey, y'all. Hey, my loves. What's up, my late night crew? I told you guys I will be back. We are back for 2026 with the weekend donation readings. I'm so happy to be here. I miss you guys so much. Let me go ahead and pin my contacts. Who in here? Hey, Angela. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Devon. Hey, y'all. What's up, gang? So anybody that already donated, I think it's Angela that I need to do first because she donated last night right when I ended the stream. So go ahead and put your questions in there if you have not already. If anybody else has already donated before I came in, please post your two questions. Tonight it is two questions for $25. That's it. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we've been doing it. We ain't switching up now. I love y'all. Hey, y'all. So let me open up the Cash App for anybody that donated through there because y'all know I like to do things in order. So give me one moment. Y'all, I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. Let me tell y'all what Mama Magical did. Let me tell y'all what I did. I called myself, I'm a pretty good cook, first and foremost. I turned on, so let's just start there. I turned on my oven, y'all, and sometimes I am guilty of using my oven as an extra cabinet space. So let me tell y'all what I had did. I had accidentally had some plastic. So it was in a box, but I had some plastic silverware in there, like forkware, like, plastic forks and stuff like that. Child, I done forgot that I had that in there. And I called myself preheating the oven. All I saw was a big gray cloud of smoke. All in my kitchen, everywhere. I had to clean all of that up. One of the plastic forks done fell out, hit the bottom of the oven. That was a sticky, plasticky mess. But I did the damn thing. We having stuffed salmon tonight, mixed vegetables, and red skin potato, mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna be with y'all for about an hour, and then I'm gonna get up off of here because I am hungry and I am slightly parched. But I love y'all, gang. Hey, y'all. I'm so irritated. Now my house smell like burnt plastic, y'all, and I'm scared to open up the doors because bugs fly at night, and I'm down here in the south, and I ain't got time for all type of ungodly creatures coming in my house because they see the lights, okay, illuminating from my house and smell all that good food. I don't have time for that. But hey, y'all. Okay, so let me quickly see what's going on in here. Hey, hey, Lena. Hey, what's up, my late night crew? I see y'all in here. Hey, hey, hey. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Zyloa 23? Thank you so much. I see your donation. Thank you so much for your love donation. I will get to you as soon as I can. Okay, I'm seeing Tracy. Okay, y'all. Hold on. So let me find. I gotta do. Hold on. Let me search for something really quickly. Angela, I see you in here. Did you post your questions? Hey, Jamaican Island girl. Hey. Okay. So I wanted to do Angela first because I told her that I would. However, I'm gonna give it like maybe a minute or two, maybe 1 minute. And then so looks like Devon. Hey Devon, I got you, love. Let's see who else. Uh-oh, what's happening? Okay, Spirit is trying to intervene with the stream, y'all. Cause how did that just happen? Did y'all see? Hey, Ramby. So, Ramby, you done changed your name. Hey. That's why I said I noticed last night when I came out here. I'm like, dang, I've been gone so long. People have changed their names, their YouTube name usernames. I don't know who nobody is anymore. That is a shame, child. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead because I'm waiting on Angela. So whenever she come back in here, I'm gonna just make sure I jump to her. Okay, so let me put Tracy up here because that's who I see. And then it looks like Vaughn. And then it looks like Zola. Again, I'm really hoping I'm not saying your name wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna put Tracy up here. And then again, Angela, if you come in here, I'm not skipping you, girl. I'm just waiting for you to come back. Okay. So what's up, gang? What's up, my late night crew? Again, I'll be on here for maybe about an hour because I'm ready to sit down and eat my food. I am so hungry, y'all. And I might have to step away when I hear my oven beeping, y'all. Just a heads up, and then I'll make sure I come right back. So Stacy, I mean not Stacy. Oh my God, why Stacy coming out of my mouth? My Patreon, my Discord Patreon gang. Anybody talk to Stacy? Because why she just fly out my mouth like that? So okay, Tracy. Hey, Tracy girl. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight and being in the Patreon crew. I love you, girl, so much. Okay, so Tracy says, what messages? Okay, so let me get my blue ancestor deck. What messages do my ancestors have for me? Okay, so let's see. Tracy. Again, sorry for my lighting, y'all. I don't have the best lighting. I have to invest in another like ring light or something. It just still be looking so dim and so dark. So dark. See. Okay. What messages do my ancestors have for me? Let's see what they want you to know this evening so you can be aligned with your blessings and live your best life. First and foremost, if you do have a son, but I don't think this is referring to the son, like literally son. I believe that this because your grandmother came out last, a grandmother or maybe a great grandmother, an ancestor, an elder, nonetheless, and we are all child and children, and descendants of our ancestors. You have. Let me see. Hold on. Where's mine? Because I want to be precise. Where is my? Okay. I want to see what side this is from, just so we can narrow it down. Is it her? Okay, that's what I thought on the first try. So your spirits are saying that this grandmother or even maybe great grandmother is on your father's side, your paternal side. She is trying to it seems like she's first of all, she's close to you and she's trying to help you reach your goals because you have mission accomplished here. But then you also have meditation reverse. So what that tells me is that you need to work. I don't want to say work on meditation, but work on at least cultivating a peaceful space, quieting your mind, lifting the frequency and setting the tone so that you can hear. So you will be able to hear your ancestors speak to you. And not just her, just your ancestors, period. But it's like your paternal side is stepping up the strongest. Your the spirit of your ancestors on your father's side. So you want to make sure that you are in a good headspace. There's not a lot of noise and chaos around you because they want to communicate with you. So in quiet and still and calm places and spaces is when you will hear them speaking to you, and you cannot, don't doubt it. Don't second guess it. It may not make sense, especially if you're not used to communicating with them in that type of way. You may second guess yourself, maybe not, may not be as confident, but still just jot everything down that you hear, see, feel, and smell. And also pay attention because it's talking about the mind. Meditation is the mind being in a very calm state. So we're like that when we're sleeping. We're the calmest when we're sleeping for the most part, unless we're having a nightmare or something. But in those quiet times during sleeping, during the time hours of sleeping, and times where you're in quiet places meditating, whether it's in the house, the car, at a quiet park bench, and you're out in nature, those are the times your spirits really want to speak to you. And again, they're trying to bring progress. This ancestor here is trying to bring progress in your life. So that is a beautiful thing to get support with, especially when we have the ancestors backing us up. She's specifically saying she's trying to not help you reach your goals, but actually hit your targets and be as victorious and successful and reach your highest potential as you can. Okay, so your second question is, hold on. Have I passed the recent spiritual test I was given? Okay, so let's see. Oh, Angela, I see you. Okay, I got you. As soon as I answer this question, pull the cards for this question, then I'm gonna make sure I put you up there. So I gotta put Angela, I have to put her first, y'all, because she was here last night, and unfortunately, Again, I ended the stream before I saw her message. Okay, so let's see, Tracy, how your ancestors are feeling, if they are proud. I feel like they are. Honestly, I kind of feel like the ancestor oracle deck answer that, because let me see if it's still at the top. You got mission accomplished. You have made excellent progress. You can relax. I mean, trust your work, trust that they see you, and they are proud of you. They are happy of your progress. They are happy of the thing. They are happy about the way you pour into your spiritual life, and you are passing the test. You are gaining ancestral wisdom. So that is a beautiful thing. Hey y'all, I see y'all slowly coming in here. Yes, you have passed the test. Yes, you are. Any hardship, anything, especially with this Five of Pentacles reversed, this lets us know that that's the end of some sort of struggle or some sort of hardship. The tarot card, I mean, the Tower card reversed. And then you have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. They're definitely proud of you. This speaks of accomplishments and progress in this context. So yes, absolutely. And then y'all know I like to read images. So the Queen of Swords with her hand stretching out is almost like she's saying, yes, my child. Yes. She's reaching out and embracing, right? So absolutely. And again, I really do feel like in that blue ancestor deck, when they said mission accomplished, you can relax, you made progress. I feel like that was your answer right then and there. All right, my love. Thank you so much. Don't mean to go fast, but I have to make sure I catch up with everybody. Y'all, me almost burned. I ain't gonna say I almost burnt my kitchen down, but that really threw me off, y'all. Hey, Too Drippy. Okay, hey, Angela. Thank you so much, first and foremost, for your patience and your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones tenfold. So, Miss Angela says, after 53 years, my dad told me I have a sister. Wow, what a revelation. What a discovery. We met once. Is this true? So after, okay, I want to make sure I understand your question. After 53 years, my dad told me I have a sister. Okay. We met once. Is this true? Okay, before I answer that, again, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. So, are you asking, is it true that she is your sister? Or are you asking, is it true that you have actually met her before, but you maybe just didn't know that encounter, that during that encounter that was your sister? So, if you can confirm that for me before I actually ask that, because I want to make sure I'm not adding any confusion to the questions that I ask, Spirit. So I'll just jump to your second question, and then I'll double back to your first question. So your second concern, the question is stressed on the job. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Will I secure a new job soon? Okay, so let's see what Spirit says. If the potential for victory and success as relates to securing new employment there for you in this time and season. I hope it is, because you're never supposed to be stressed in the place of prosperity ever. Spirit says yes. The magician card lets me know, because magician is the energy of one. It is the energy of new beginnings and initiations. However, you also have to make sure that you put your effort in it, because the magician is a go-getter. And he is the person that uses all of his resources and all of his willpower to elevate himself. So that means you want to make sure that the things that you are in control of, like making sure you look good on paper, in other words, make sure your resume is up to par. You are using all the resources around you, maybe networking. Do they still have like stuff like Indeed.com, and just really putting yourself out there, following up after you send applications? Again, just doing your due diligence. Your spirit say your options are out there with the Seven of Cups. You're not stuck. Even though that Knight of Pentacles reverse turn is reversed, to me, that just talks about, to me, that's saying it's just the ending of the job that you are at now. That is getting ready to end, right? But you still have your options to choose from. So you want to make the right choice. So when the jobs present themselves, you still want to be not hasty just to jump into anything because it's a new job offer. You're just so stressed about your current job, but more so that this is the right job for you. I mean, talking about down to the benefits, what type of management, they have, you agree with the employee handbook, just things of that nature, because you don't want to jump from one situation, one unpleasant situation to the next. So just choose wisely. In other words, is what the Seven of Cups says for you. But the Magician says absolutely, hey, success is there for you. Your options, you have your pick. You just got to make sure you're well informed and do your due diligence. Okay, so let me see if she ever. Yes, is she my sister? Got you. Okay, so let's see if that's true. Your dad reveals to you after 53 years you have a sister. Do you want to know? Is that true? Spirit, is that true? Is what her father told her true? Is that her sister, her biological sister? Hey, Ill Magic. Okay, Patreon family, y'all just in here. Before you believe this, I will take a DNA test myself. I don't like how Justice Reverse came out, even though that can maybe even speak to maybe the unfairness of the situation. That's a lot of time. That's all 53 years. That's damn near, that's a little bit over half a century. That so much time was lost. So it can speak to that. And then we have that high priestess upright. So that also tells you to trust your intuition about a situation. I am telling you, as a person that's reading this is not solid enough for me to say, hell yeah, girl, that's your sister. I am telling you to confirm it yourself. And if you have a doubt, even if it's an inkling that this person may not be your sister, I would go and get a volunteer. I would go get a voluntarily DNA test and reach out to her and say, hey, sis, I'm not denying you or saying, but this is a, kind of a unique circumstance. I think just for peace of mind, let's get this DNA test. That is the best and most responsible advice I can give you about that, because this is not solid enough for me. I would involve the law, and then the justice card can speak to that as well. So good luck on that. I hope whatever you are desiring, it comes true for you in that situation. And if it is, it's never too late, to build from where you are now. Okay. All right. Thanks again, Miss Angela, for your patience. I truly appreciate that. I really do. Okay, Devon, let me get you on up here. You are next. Okay. Okay. So, okay, so you want to look into the future. So what I'm gonna do for you, Devon, is I'm gonna pull from Miss Mama's, okay, the premonition, because that's the girl that's the girlie that likes to look into the future. So remember, because this is a weekly forecast, that what comes out in this spread during this reading, I'm sorry, is going to be most influential. It will be the energy that governs you, and it will be the most strongest around you to even potentially manifest. So let's look into the next 7 days. As long. Show us the next 7 days. We have requesting energy that surrounds us the next 7 days. That's his 7 day forecast, and we ask for advice so that we can be aligned with his blessings and reach his highest potential. Ooh. Now, be careful of frustration and stress, because you may feel or already been feeling some sort of stress. Be very careful about dwelling on matters. You want to make sure that whatever the issue is, you get to the root of it and you be proactive in doing something about it. Stress may come from a risk, taking some sort of risk, something that wasn't solid, something was not guaranteed. And with that being said, be very careful of your money. You don't want to do anything that's too risky with your finances. And just overall, be very careful of gambling and taking risks with things. That's not the week for that. Also too, I would say around travel. Make sure that before you travel, because you got the travel card there reversed, make sure that you check in with your spirits. Make sure that there is nothing that you need to do to ensure the safety of your travels, and just make sure there's no delays with anything. Feed the spirits at the crossroads. I've told y'all how to do that in the Patreon. If nothing else, cleanse yourself off and feed the spirits at the crossroads, just to make sure that again that you are protected out on your travels as well. Be very careful with staying out late at night or being in unfamiliar places with this attacks card. The attacks card is worse is reversed, excuse me. So to me, it's not, your spirits are not giving you a real strong warning about that. Just to be on your awareness, be on your P's and Q's, be in environments again that you trust, that are not unfamiliar with you. And also too, I would say just be very careful of arguments and things that can spark some sort of attack or issue. In that regard, just be very careful of trying, confrontation, and things of that nature. That's what I would do. And also, again, avoid arguments and, things of that nature. If you're around somebody that's kind of tense and hostile with their energy, I would even go as far as saying just verbal attacks too, even by phone. Try your best to not engage and walk away and pick and choose your battles wisely, because it can cause unnecessary stress, especially with that frustration card right there as well. Don't gamble with traveling this week. Do what you have to do to ensure your safety, and be very careful of unnecessary arguments because it can cause unnecessary stress. So be very careful with that. So that's for the week. Let's go to the ancestors deck, because we always need to let the ancestors speak their piece. See what your ancestors want you to know. So you have, look at you, no more drama at the bottom, reverse, no more drama. So it's like your ancestors are continuing to, they're continuing that conversation about, just choosing your battles wisely, picking and choosing, what is worth the engagement and the energy versus what is not, what is draining the energy. So just be very careful. No drama, no stress. You're going to have to increase your faith this week like you have never before, right? Period. Promptly prioritize your mental health. And then I got health as the first card here. And I do believe it's about mental health, not necessarily physical health. And two, your spirits want you to be encouraged. You got shining reverse. Keep letting your light shine. Be front and center. Don't diminish yourself. Don't dim that light. Step into your power. Use your creativity. Use everything you got. You have the weight of your ancestors on your shoulders. There's nothing you can't accomplish. And we have marriage reverse. So what that says to me, because a marriage symbolically is a pact, it's a bind. And then when it's reversed, it can talk about severances and separation. Separate yourself. Your spirits want you to separate yourself from anything that is tying you down and keeping you binded. You have to remove any type of bondage, especially of the past. You are not obligated to stay in anything that you do not want to stay in anymore, no matter what the history or the circumstance is. Be okay with releasing, cutting ties, and letting go so that you can have fresh restarts in life as well. And then spirit says you can prevent any more damage from being done by acting now. That means whatever lessons you learned, and maybe you made some mistakes in the past, even the recent past, maybe a choice, don't beat yourself up about it, is what spirit is saying. Learn from it. That's how we learn, through experience and gain wisdom. Like they say, wisdom is the parent of experience. I'm sorry, I'm getting ready to say it backwards. I always say this saying. They say that wisdom is the parent. Why I'm not saying it right, y'all? Is my spirit trying to? Anyway, experience. You have to experience. Okay, experience is a parent of wisdom, is what I'm trying to say. Those are experiences, so you can get the lesson and learn and grow from them, and then use that applied wisdom to better your life and transform things. So hey, if you made a mistake or something like that, oh well, that's what life is about, making mistakes so we can learn and grow from them. Period. But it's not meant for us to dwell on things. So really be careful with your mental health, is what your spirits is saying. You need to do a head wash. Um, you need to do a head wash with coconut, eucalyptus, and lavender. That's what you need to wash your hair. And mint. That's what you need to wash your hair with. And then after you get done washing your hair, feed your head a drop of honey to bring sweetness to your thoughts and bring sweetness into your life. Okay, my love. Oh, you back? Oh, you haven't got back to LA yet? See, yes. So don't play with that. Make sure that you check into that to make sure. And also, too, that could just also mean, too, that it could be some sort of delay. Like, for example, that could just, it could be like maybe there'll be a delayed flight due to weather or something like that. It could mean that as well. Mm-hmm. All right, my love. Hey, Carmela. Hey. Angela says, understand, and I agree. DNA is the most logical option. Thank you again. I appreciate you always. Oh, you're so welcome, my love. Yep, do a DNA test. And even with that justice card reverse, that could just mean that your spirits are pressing you to legitimize. Oh Lord, I can't say it. Make it legit, okay? Get it on black and white. Don't just go off word of mouth, right? That's what that also means as well. Okay, y'all. So where we at? Where we at? Okay, do believe it was I really hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Zaloa? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. Let me put you up here. Uh-oh. And then let me just make sure. Okay, then it's Jamaican Island girl. Okay, let me check my cash app because somebody said they donated. And then Il Magic and then Dominique Petty. So that's the order. Somebody can write that down for me. I would really appreciate you a whole lot. It's Ziola. I got it. Zyloa. I mean, and then Carmen. I see you, Carmen. Okay. So, um, give me a quick. Hold on. Let me double check something really quick. Okay, I see you too, Drippy. So actually, after Jamaican Island girl, it looks like and then it's too drippy. That's how it is, and then it's going to be Il Magic, Dominique, and then Carmen. So that is the correct order, y'all. Okay, so let let's look at the message for tonight. What your spirits wants you to know tonight. I don't know why some telling me to go to the y'all know I don't ever pull this deck out like that for the donation readings, but your spirits is leading me to go to the Mama Magical Oracle deck. So let's see what they want you to know tonight about it here. And you know she's something else in this deck. So what does spirit wants you to know out of this deck? Let's see. Cleanse. You need to do a spiritual cleanse. They wanted to it to come out loud and clear tonight. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. That's why they picked this deck. When the last time you did a spiritual bath? You really need to cleanse yourself really good. And then your spirits are also saying that it may be time for you to relocate as well. Just if nothing else, movement, progression will help to bring you luck and make things flow in your life. Don't try to be stuck, stubborn, or stagnant. But if you have been thinking about relocating, like as far as your home or even maybe jobs, that could be a confirmation card for you. And then breakup reverse. So spirit is saying too, with that breakup reverse, don't be so hasty. Sometimes we are a little bit too quick to cut people out of our lives and shut things down. Just be very careful of with impulsive action with anything. Think things through. That's what spirit is telling me to tell you. Make sure you think things through because you know things once you make so all things when we make decisions they cannot be undone. I'm gonna just say it like that, okay? Some things we could not come back from. Sometimes some things we're too quick. Sometimes we're too quick to announce things, and once we've said it, that's it. So just be very careful. If you have to leave, if you're contemplating leaving somewhere, just make sure you give it thought. If you're contemplating separating yourself from something, make sure you just give it thought and just make sure that even if it's the right thing to do, you're not doing it out of impulse. That's what spirit is saying with that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the blue deck for you. For the second question is whatever else spirit needs me to know. Okay, so let's see what your spirit needs you to know. Are you looking at two? Potential city. Yeah, your spirits, they want you to move. They behind you with your move. Now you just need to narrow it down to see um which one has the best opportunities for you. Which one will you be more likely to be more successful? What location rather, what city? So don't be alarmed by this death card because Spirit already told me exactly what this is as soon as I see it, and I wouldn't sugarcoat nothing for you. Because Dambala came out right after death, these are your spirits. The death card, yes, means change, means transformation. Apply that too. But this also is talking about your ancestors as well. Your ancestors want you to get your health together. Okay, if there's any improvements that you need to or any improvements that you need to work on as it relates to health, you want to make sure that you do that. And then also following with that death card, Spirit says to me, through living a healthier lifestyle, you can transform your body into something you can transform your health through paying attention to what you feed your body, how you treat your body, if you're exercising, right? Really good positive change. And then the death of things that threaten your health, right? Bad habits, eating processed food, staying up, all night, things that could diminish your vitality, right? You want to end those bad habits, is what Spirit is saying. Also, too, your spirit said they got a lot to talk to you about. I don't know how often you talk to your spirits or get divination done, but they got a lot to talk to you about. And they're saying that and this says particular specifically on this card, it says they have a lot of wisdom for you. They want to give you a lot of messages that can help transform your life for the better and take you to a new level, a higher height, even. So make sure you're taking care of your body, so you can even be a good vessel to allow those spiritual messages to come through. Because when our mind and our body is just imbalanced from all types of different things, then it's hard for us to be a vessel for our spiritual communication. It's hard. Our mind is all over the place. Our gut is just all unhealthy, and we're just, physically not equipped to receive those messages without, you know, without it being cloudy or distorted. Okay. All right, my love. Good luck with you with everything. Your spirits. And then also to remember when it comes to death, that means endings too. Your spirit, and then especially with that relocation, it's a lot your spirits want you to end. To let go and to release so you can transform, because remember that's what death talks about, endings, to start a new beginning, to transform, allowing old things to die that has expired, right? That is no longer useful. Don't be beating dead horses to death. Okay. Let it go. If it didn't work then, it's not going to work now. Even if it did used to work then, if it's not working now, release it and let it go. Okay, my love. All right. Okay. Where we at, y'all? Where are we at? Did somebody make a list for me? Oh, thank you, Devon. Okay, so it's Ramby, Too Drippy. Thank you. You just made life so much easier for me. Okay, so let me put you up here. Too Drippy. I may need, no, I got you. I found it. I was about to say, I think I may need you to repost your questions. Thank you, Too Drippy, for being a loyal magical member. I sure appreciate that. Remember, guys, anybody that joins the membership, you always get your first two questions for free. Your first two questions is always on the house, okay? The Mama Magical house, the magical house. Okay, so let me get the other tarot deck. So, Too Drippy says, Well, I find that 4-bedroom house for my family. Okay, I sure hope you do. Okay, let's see what your spirits say about that. Will Too Drippy have luck and success finding the 4-bedroom house that will be suitable for Too Drippy's family? You may need a little bit of help from your ancestors. There is some blockages there with that devil card, and then I'm looking at these homes in the background, And Six of Cups can be an ancestral card. Yes, it can talk about nostalgia, past memories, things from, of the past. But to me, this is speaking to me that this is ancestral support. They want to come because it's the past, it's the energy of the past that talks about ancestors too. And they want to step in and help remove whatever this blockage is that could prevent you from finding the perfect house. You may find a house, but it may not be good. It may have issues or, something like that. But through your ancestral support, however they want to give it to you, you may need to investigate on that a little bit. They will help you to make sure that you get what you're looking for. Ace of Wands is the hand, like some people say, it's the hand of God. It's extending opportunity for you and new beginnings as well, and helping to, especially because it's a fire energy, to help to speed your search up. Whatever this blockage is here that may be causing that delay, that help to speed things up. That's what they want to do with you as well. Okay. All right. And it's funny how those houses came up right there, and then the ancestors are speaking. So they definitely want to put you and your family in a better space. But you may just need a little bit of a boost because there can be some sort of determining factor that could be slowing that progress down. Okay. So Drippy wants to know what's going on. What's going on for the week? Let's see what comes up for the week for you for 7 days. Oh, I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I did. I see that about Ramby. I'm sorry. Ramby, go ahead and repost your 2 questions for me so I don't have to scroll back and look for it. So let's see. Oh, okay. Spirit say you may find something this week. Okay. You have the found card. Okay. You may retrieve or uncover something that you may not even know is lost. Something may reveal itself to you. Again, especially if you misplaced it, but also this card is just the essence of surprise. So something may surprise you this week, and it will be a pleasant surprise. You see, she is smiling. She is happy with her discovery, right? So be expecting the unexpected, but again, something very pleasant to come across your way. Are you trying to get a new car or something? Because you have a new car here. Okay. But anyway, even if that's not literal, a car just to me means movement, right? So you may expect yourself to have a lot of movement this week. You might find yourself being a busy person, a busybody, and that is just progression, right? So Spirit wants you to get out there and get moving this week. Take care of your business. That's going to help you to be successful by the end of this week as well. Again, something beautiful could be heading your way with that new card energy being supported by that found card. So I love that for you. And travel here is kind of twice. Sitting here twice with this road trip reverse. So because a card is so emphasized here for the week, you too need to just be very careful in your travels, making sure that, especially if you are in a car, we always drive for other people, not just ourselves. We know that, right? So you might just want to make sure that you are being careful if you are driving. Check your tires, do things like that. Do divination if you can. Check in with your ancestors to see why this may be coming up, if there's something they want to bring to your attention as it relates to traveling. Let me pull one more just because they're telling me to. Oh, be careful. That's why they told me to pull one more for you. Theft. Be very careful of theft this week. Close, and because cars coming up so much, make sure you lock your car doors. Okay, make sure you lock your car doors and protect anything that is of value to you. Anything that is valuable for you, you want to make sure that you, or to you rather, money, wallet, jewelry, tangible things. You just want to make sure that it's in safekeeping. Okay, so be very careful of that. Be very careful of leaks and passcodes. If you get like one of those notifications from your phone saying like, yeah, your password has been compromised, it's been a part of a leak, change your password. Would you like to change your password? Make sure you change it. Okay. All right, my love. Okay, so let me go to Ramby. Thank you so much, Ramby. Thank you so much, Devon, too, for keeping me in order. Okay, so where are we at? All right. What I need to know. Okay, so we're gonna go straight to the ancestor deck for that because we always want to make sure we get our words from our ancestors. So let's see what they need you to know. Ramby. Okay, well, I'm just going to go with this because the way this just all fell out like this is 4 cards. So travel is coming up so much for a lot of people. Travel is really coming up for y'all. Make sure that y'all are safe out here traveling, okay? You need to do a detox. Your spirits want you to cleanse yourself, okay? Detoxify. Time to purge. Spirit saying too, your gut. Purge your gut. Maybe do a light colon cleanse. Just because when our gut is blocked up by constipation and things like that, that could be a correlation of stagnation around us on the external. What's going on within is happening without. Remember, what happens on the external first happens on in the internal. So make sure that if you want to see progress in your life, if you want to see yourself get on top, make sure your colon is cleansed and ain't nothing backed up in there. That's important. Pay attention to your dreams this week. You will have a lot of, you more than likely will at least have a prophetic dream or two. Your dreams may be very vivid. Make sure you're getting a good night's rest. Be careful of sleep restlessness. And again, if there's something that really stands out in your dream, especially if it's someone that passed over or crossed over on the other side, we call those visitation dreams. Make sure you're paying attention to the messages that follow. And look, view the situation closely, reverse. I just said, make sure you pay attention to the messages. So Spirit says, this is a week for you to look at things. This is a season for you to look at things beneath the surface. Don't take things at face value. Do, like I always say, do your research, do your due diligence. This means that things may not be what they appear to be upon first recognition or presentation or whatever. So you just want to make sure that you're not delusional as well. You want to make sure that you are walking through the lens of reality and there is no rose colored glasses on, and be careful of manipulation and influence. Okay, so let me go to the premonition deck for you. Since you're talking about energy for the upcoming week. Let's see. Okay, my magical late night crew is back. I see y'all coming in here. See, y'all didn't know I came on last night. It was a little dry in here, but we still did what we did last night. But now y'all know Mama Magical is back for 2026 with her late night crew. Okay, she done got herself together. Okay, so let's see, Ramby, what the few weeks holds for you as far as the most influential energy and overview. Be very careful of enemies in a professional setting. Okay, you got career upright, so that's lets me know that abundance, opportunity will be around you, especially at work. However, I am seeing a potential adversary or opposition there as it relates to work. I don't feel like it's too threatening, because it is reverse. Your spirits may be currently keeping things at bay for you. However, an enemy is an enemy. And to me, when it comes reverse, sometimes this means undercover enemies, frenemies, people that pretend that they're your friend, but they're trying to get one up on you and get your somehow get some sort of valuable information out of you. I would not tell anybody your professional plans at all over the next few weeks. And then we have confrontation, it's reversed. So enemy and confrontation. So just be very careful. Again, arguments. Going back and forth with people. Try not to do that. Be careful of the spirit of gossip too. Spirit is saying to me, but however, again, that confrontation is a confrontation. It showed up in the spread for a reason. And it's reversed, and then it's sitting next to enemy. So if you find people trying to start stuff with you out of the blue, somebody that you may have never even had a problem with, as far as you know, y'all are cool. Your spirit is revealing that that person is someone that you may not want to have any type of dealings with because they're not an authentic and genuine person in their intention or their approach. You have vacation reverse. Now, if you're not going on a literal vacation, I would take this as make sure you get some good R&R. Make sure you are getting some good rest and relaxation. Be careful of stress. Know when to pause. Know when to outsource or reach for help from other people so you can delegate some tasks and get some of that weight and responsibility off you. And speaking of weight and responsibility, don't try to take on too much. Be okay with saying no. as well. So don't allow things to pile up on you. Make sure you're taking care of things as they come. Okay, as well. So just be very careful of burnout over the next few weeks. Okay, my love. Thank you. Okay, so who is next? So okay, so Ill Magic. Okay, look at Devon being on top of his game. Thank you. Okay, Lakeisha. Hey, Lakeisha. Thank you so much for your donation. And we can add Lakeisha to the list. And then it's Dominique. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Dominique. Okay, then yep, Carmen, aka Carmela. And then um Jennifer. It looks like Jennifer, which is Mother Goose. Hey, Mother Goose, how you been? And then I believe it's Divine Goddess. At least that's the order in the Cash App. So I think that is the correct order. Hey, Miss D. Thank you. Thank you so much for just being here. I truly appreciate you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Il Magic is on top of his A game. Okay. Shout out to my Patreon Discord family. Hey Il Magic. I hope to see you at the book club tomorrow. You have yet to sit in one book club with us. That's a shame. And we're supposed to be your family. You're supposed to love us. Okay. Okay. Lakeisha says, I'm divine goddess. Okay. Got you. I see you, Lakeisha. Thank you for telling me that. So divine goddess, aka Lakeisha, you're right after Jennifer. Okay, aka Mother Goose. All right. So Il Magic, thank you so much for just being a part of the Patreon family and your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones tenfold. So Il Magic says, what else do Spirit want me to know about the woman who's an outbound supervisor at my job second shift? Let me find, is she giving you problems or something? Let's see. What Spirit got to reveal when it comes to this woman? Okay. I don't know why this feels familiar. Have you ever asked about this before? I feel like you have. Let's see. Be very careful of emotional manipulation with her King of Cups reverse. Okay. Don't take anything from her. If she tries to offer you some, be careful of taking it. And Two of Wands reverse. She does watch you. Okay. So just be very careful with her. The biggest thing I'm looking at is that King of Cups reverse. And sometimes, especially considering the type of question you asking, sometimes that can mean emotional manipulation. She could be very manipulative. Maybe she can play even sometimes like she has a genuine concern about you or something like that. So just be very careful with her. Be cordial, Six of Cups, because that is your supervisor. But again, just be very use your intuition because the cups energy is the energy of intuition as well. So just try to maintain your cool because King of Cups, when he's upright, he is always maintaining his cool. He's always stable. Even with all that, wavy, choppy water around him, he still is seated. He stays in his king energy, period. He don't let nobody knock him off his throne. So you don't have to do that either. But be very careful because she can be unpredictable with her ways with that Two of Wands reverse, okay? All right, my love. So let me see. Your second question is, what are her feelings toward me? Is she spying on me spiritually? Okay. Let me see. Not the spiritual side. I got something for that, y'all. It's funny you even asking me that. I got something for that, y'all. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let me be honest with you. I don't see anything here saying that she is that's strong enough to say that she is spiritually spying on you, but she is a person. It's like she has a problem with you. It's like she's trying to block your progress while you are working because the world card reverse can talk about maybe even I'm just trying to put it in this context because we know reverse, it talks about incompletion, not going to the next level. Things are not going full circle. But in this upright position, it could talk about promotion, getting to the next level, socializing, travel. And it's like she's just trying to block your progress for some reason at work. Again, I don't see her trying to emotionally spy, I mean, psychic spy on you. Emotional manipulation is there, excuse me. But that nine of swords, it seems like whatever she is doing, it could cause you a lot of stress, right? She can cause you a lot of unnecessary problems, right? If I was you, I would do some protection work when it comes to her, just because it's like she has an issue with you. As long as you continue to do your job properly, Queen of Swords, people will know the truth. It doesn't matter how she tries to manipulate other people against you. But possible energy vampire, absolutely, especially with that nine of swords, especially if you mind your business and every time you come around her, just her thought makes you feel stressed and drained and depleted. Absolutely, that could be an energy vampire. Y'all know it's all types of different types of actual vampires, right? But absolutely she could. Mm-hmm. Yep, I would definitely again look into some spiritual work just to make sure your job is protected, as long as you want to be there, and be blocking her from being so problematic and maybe even believing maybe if she's spreading rumors or something, people won't believe it because your work ethic, Queen of Swords, will speak the truth for you. Okay. Okay. So I'm sorry, I thought that was two questions. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Oh, okay. Is there anyone else at work trying to spiritually spy on me? And so what I'm gonna do, because that's very complex, okay? I'm just gonna throw the knuckle bones and so we can just get straight yes or no. Where is my other knuckle bone at, y'all? Oh, here it is. Um, let me put your second question up here. Okay. Spirit says no. Mm-mm. There's nobody else. There's no one, at least right now, actively trying to spiritually spy on you or do any readings on you. Not as of now, is what Spirit is saying. Just don't worry about this too much with that nine of swords energy because you have to be very careful of your mental health and allowing things to mentally torture you um, and cause you, anxiety and paranoia. Just do your spiritual cleanses. You need to do investigation to see exactly how to remedy this situation and do your protection, and try not to stress too much about it. Just, continue to do a good job. The best defense you have is besides, spiritual defense is to do a good job and let your work speak for you. Okay, love. All right. Okay. So, okay, where we at? Where are we at, y'all? Okay. So, Dominique, Dominique, Carmela is after Dominique. So, Dominique, I may need you to I see you, Mother Goose. Thank you so much. Dominique, I need you to repost your questions. Okay, thank you, Feel the Heat. Thank you so much for your donation of love. I see you. You're so welcome, EO Magic. Yes, say thank you to the ancestors because I'm just a vessel. Um, Dominic, I may need you to read, aka Miss D. I think I need. Oh, I found you. Here you are. You don't have to repost anything. I was able to find it. Okay, so thank you so much, Dominique, for your patience and your donation of love. May I come back to you and your family tenfold? So Dominique is asking, will I get approved for the home I'm applying for? Come through, Spirit. We need these approvals to come through for people. Dominique, is there a chance of? Is there an increased chance of success for Dominique, as she is seeking to be approved for a home that she is applying for? I had a feeling it was going to be some sort of difficulty. So, what Spirit is saying here is that there could be some challenge with the home. I don't feel like it's the home. I don't think it's overall challenge, but I feel like it may be the specific home that you are hoping for, that you are applying for. Spirit says you gonna get what you may not get what you want, but you'll get what you need. Um, if I were you, if you really, really want that home, I would get an investigation reading on it and just see what spirit advises for you to open up that road and remove that blockage, whatever that challenge is, that blockage is that may prevent you from getting it. Like, say, if it's your dream home and you really want that home, there's things that you can do and look into to see how you can increase your chances for that. But there definitely is a blockage, and it looks like, it could be a little bit slight disappointment with it. But there's always a remedy for things. Some things are just not meant to be, but you want to confirm that by looking in, just digging a little bit deeper into that situation. Again, if it's a home that you really, really want. Okay, Angela says, are you watching the timer on your food? Yes, I had the timer set and it went off like 15, 20 minutes ago, y'all. So that's why I'm trying to get through my readings, y'all, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I want to watch the Discovery Channel or something. I don't know. And eat my stuffed salmon. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Divine. Okay, what I need to know. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from the premonition deck just to see if we can get a little forecast for you. Dominique. Oh, trust me, Angela. If I didn't have that timer on and I forgot, the smoke detector definitely would have not hesitated to remind me. Okay, believe that. Okay, so Miss Dominique, be very careful of isolation, okay? Because you have lonely reverse. This means your spirits want you to get out there and get amongst people, people that can lift you up, people can, that can make you feel good, entertain you. Don't kind of make sure you're not dwelling and moping on things. That's going to be very important because sometimes one negative thought can lead to another, and then you're just going down a rabbit hole. You want to prevent that as well. You may be triggered, or maybe there may be a text message because it talks about communication. Text messages just kind of refine it and narrow it down, but overall the energy is communication reversed. You may have some pending news coming, maybe through and by way of text message, email, or some sort of correspondence in the mail. You want to be very careful of your health. You have the sick card reverse here, right? You really want to be careful. We know the spirit of illness is out there strong. Okay. I don't know if y'all have been seeing it, but there's a new strand of the flu out there and it looks pretty vicious. So you just want to make sure that you are avoiding big crowds. You need to be one of those people that have put the mask back on like they did around the pandemic days. Okay. So you want to make sure you are putting a mask on, washing your hands, just daily hygiene will be very important. Constantly cleansing yourself spiritually as well. And then you have the shocked card reverse. So there may be something that may catch you a little bit off guard. I feel because it's sitting so close to the sickness card that it may have something to do with that, right? Like, damn, I didn't expect myself to get sick. I knew I should have. So just to avoid that, just make sure that you are doing your proper cleansing, washing of the hands, hygiene, and avoiding big crowds. Don't be around people or places where the spirit of illness dwells, like hospitals, nursing homes, so on and so forth. Be careful of being around little children because they tend to have a lot of colds because their immune system is building up, so things of that nature. So this is you just want to make sure you just be aware. That's all. Okay. All right. Yes, Divine, absolutely. Yep. Thank you for asking, my love. Okay. All right. So I believe. Thank you so much, Miss D. I hope to see you tomorrow night when I come back. So Carmela, hey Carmela, where you at, love? You can go ahead, and as y'all can see, Vaughn is doing a wonderful job of keeping the order and sequence. Okay. All right. Hey, Carmela, how's your daughter doing? I miss you all. It's always so nice to see you all. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones tenfold. I hope everybody is well, the family. So, your first question is traveling to Florida in March for spring break a good idea? I know that's right. Check in with spirits, okay? Anytime you're getting ready to travel, you always want to make sure. I would even say before you even make the decision and spend your money, make sure that that time and date is good for you to travel to avoid any type of problems. Okay, I've said that to y'all before. So just a little reminder, especially because spring break is coming up. I know it's MLK Day down here in Georgia, so so just always check in. Okay, so let's see if that'll be a good idea for you. Let's see. Oh, devil. What I would do, because the devil card came out first, who are you traveling with first and foremost? Is this somebody you can trust? Are they good people? Make sure that before I won't say before you go, just make sure whoever you're going with is somebody you can trust. Also, too, it looks like if there is a problem with stop, I'm sorry, not challenging, traveling, it could be around vices. We know the devil card is a card of vices. You talk about going to Florida, spring break. People like to drink and get intoxicated. The spirit of alcohol is just one in a buck wild. Okay, so just be very careful when you go down there. To not, just have responsible fun. That's all. Just have responsible fun. And I don't think anything terrible would happen, especially because that Five of Pentacles is reversed. So that is a good sign on your behalf. And that Seven of Swords is reversed. I would say what they're saying is just be responsible when you go down there. That's all. As time gets closer, I would not, it won't hurt to just check in again, just in case, there's something that you need to do to avoid some sort of challenge. But just be very careful when you're down there. We like to, when we on vacation, we like to be in rare form. We like to have a good time. We like to eat, drink, and be merry. So just be very careful when you're down there and avoid things like that. Even with other people, it may not even be you, partaking in these things. The people that you're with or around, is very could affect you. They could be in close proximity and cause problems. So just be very careful of that. And besides that, I do feel you'll be good, especially because that Five of Pentacles is reversed. Now, if that was upright, I would be like, wait a minute, hold on, but I think you'll be okay. She said, try to be safe because it's a red state because I live in California. Just stay in the touristy areas. You can never go wrong staying around the tourist areas. Don't try to venture out too much in places that you are unfamiliar with, and you should be okay. So your second question is, my lawsuit is moving forward, but they are offering 25,000. Is it realistic to push closer to 100,000 or more? So let's see. Let's see. They're gonna try to fight you on that one. Five of Wands upright. They're going to try to fight you, and it could delay your money coming through. With that Two of Swords reverse. Hmm. Sometimes when it's reversed, it could be like a stalemate, or it just can cause extra problems. They're definitely not going to make it easier. If you are going to try that, I would definitely get in contact and have that conversation with your legal advisors to see what they advise with that. But it looks like that's definitely going to delay things, and it's not going to come easy if you choose to take that. Is the possibility there? Absolutely, with the Ace of Wands. However, it's not going to come easy. It's going to be a fight. Because I got a feeling they don't even want to give you the 25,000 for real. So to push the ante to up to 100,000, they really are going to try to give you a lot of pushback as it relates to that. Okay. So it won't be an easy thing. But there's always things like, all types of workings that can increase our luck and potential, right? So definitely talk to your legal advisors, and I would trust their guidance, especially if they are someone that are a team that is experienced in that area. Okay, my love, thank you so much. And again, tell your daughter I said, hey, girl, hey. You know what? I'm glad I see you. Your daughter ordered some, I'm not going to say what it is, but she ordered something from me almost like 2 to 3 months ago. I have made it, I have reached out to her. I've been trying to get it to her, and she just disappeared on me. So when you talk to her, tell her to get in contact with me. That literally just dawned on me, so make sure you let her know that. Okay, my love. All right, so where we at, y'all? Divine Goddess, go ahead and put your questions down. If you can repost them for me, and then Mother Goose, and then Feel the Heat. So everybody, the three names I called, go ahead and repost your questions because I'll be coming to you shortly, and that way I won't have to waste time scrolling through the chat trying to find your questions. So Divine Goddess is next, Mother Goose, and then Feel the Heat. I'll see you in the super chat, so you don't. I can find you easily, so you don't have to repost your questions. Okay, thank you, Carmela. Yeah, let her know. That was so long ago. I probably know I'm gonna have to make it over, child, at this point. Shoot. Okay, so let's see. So again, we are at Divine Goddess, Mother Goose. I hope y'all didn't fall asleep on Mama Magical. Did y'all go to sleep on me? I know Mother Goose ain't go to sleep because Mother Goose be wanting her stuff, okay? Okay, so let's see. Where y'all at? Divine Goddess, where you at? Mother Goose. Okay, maybe they had to step away, so I may have to jump around in this line a bit just to keep things going. So if I don't hear from the two of them, I'm just going to do Feel the Heat since um these questions are already posted. And okay, so nobody has responded, so I'm just for the sake of the progress of the reading, I'm just going to go ahead and do Feel the Heat. And then, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. You know what? Every time I do that, that's when people just automatically throw their questions up there. You know what? I am so done. Okay. I got you. Still Feel the Heat. Just be on standby. It's only one other person besides Lakeisha ahead of you. Okay. Hey, Lakeisha. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones tenfold. So, your question is, I'm having going through, okay, I think you meant to say, I have been going through a lot with attacks from someone secretly betrayed me, and now I'm in debt. I want to know what the ancestors got for me. I'm going through a lot with an attack from someone who secretly betrayed you, and now you're in debt. I want to know what the ancestors got. Okay, so let me go to the ancestor deck then. Let me see. Let's see what type of divine guidance and wisdom that they can give you so that you can apply that wisdom so that you can restore all that has been lost and recalibrate and rebalance your life. Let's see. I'm so sorry that happened to you, first of all. That is betrayal is just, oh, it's just such a deep pain, y'all. Mm. So your spirits are going to support you. They're standing up. They're helping you. They're saying that they're coming here to intervene. Okay, they are going to restore what has been lost. However, you have to make sure that you are always using your intuition to avoid these type of pitfalls. Yeah, some people really put on a good mask and it's like, damn, you really got one over on me. But moving forward, you want to really make sure that you start trusting yourself. If somebody feel off, if something feel wrong, believe it. Don't. So I heard somebody say we too busy looking at green flags and we looking over the red ones, right? So just make sure you always trust in your gut feeling moving forward. Do not allow your, don't ever turn on yourself by not listening to yourself over the advice of others, unless you know you're really out of your mind, right? And you're mentally off and you can't even trust your own discernment at that time. Then you would seek to trust, to talk to somebody that's worthy of trust. But besides that, your spirit said you can save yourself from a lot of heartbreak in the future by trusting your gut feelings about things moving forward. Okay. And then they talk about sickness reverse. So they're not saying you're sick, but you could be if you don't take care of yourself. So you want to make sure that you take care of yourself. And because they started off with intuition, that makes me think of our divine connection, our minds, our thoughts, things of that nature. This also can just be more so of your mental health because of the things that you are going through. So you are too someone that I would say to make sure that you are always prioritizing your mental health and your mental well-being before anything, and take care of yourself mentally so you won't start to have other alignments in the body that is from underlying stress. Okay, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put one more. And then research. Your spirit say you can prevent from getting betrayed or frauded. You know, if you, the more research you learn about a person and a thing, right? Again, you know, spirit says if you do a little digging you can find the answers, right? So next time anybody gets in your life, make sure you really know that person as much as you can possibly know them. Check their background. Who were they friends? Where they from? You know, you'll be surprised the things that you find out from a person or about a person if you just do a little bit of research on the side, and see, you know, what's to them. So I hope that helps and good luck with that. Again, I'm so sorry about that. And then I see you had a second question. Second, what will get my insurance this month? What will, hold on. Yes, you can add them. Hey, Slim. And then after this, guys, I will be shutting down the stream for tonight because I will be back tomorrow night. Okay, y'all. So even if you missed it tonight, I will be back tomorrow night between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Just put your notifications on and you'll see when my next live will be scheduled. So I'm sorry, Lakeisha. So second, your second question is what will get my insurance money this month? Because my fiance been blocked and I was so tired to even work. I had been so drained. Second, what will get my, give me a little bit more context with that. What do you mean by what will get my insurance money? Um, does your insurance owe you money? Do they owe you a check? Do you have a check coming in the mail from your insurance? Give me just a little bit more context so I can get the most out of what question, what spirit has to say, what cards fall out. I just want to be sure. So just once again, feel the heat is next. And then I'm sorry, no, feel the heat. We still have to do Mother Goose. So Mother Goose and then feel the heat and then now Slyn. And then that's all. By the way, how you doing, Slyn? I haven't seen you in so well. Child, it's because I ain't been on here in so long, but it's nice to see you. So it's an insurance settlement that I've been waiting for. Oh, okay. So let's see. What will get my insurance money this month? Let's see. So does she need to do any? Shows in here now her insurance might come in this month and the possibility of it coming to her this month. Let's see. Also, okay, they may stress you. You may not get it this month. So yeah, this is indicators that there could be delays or problems with getting your money by the time we are out of the month of January. You you may want to look into some things that can maybe speed up prosperity for you, abundance and things of that nature. But it looks like if you're hoping that it comes this month, it looks like it could be some sort of first of all, Nine of Swords tells me that, but then follow with that Strength of card reversed, and then the Devil. This is just nothing but challenge, impossible delay. when it comes to getting it this month. So I'm so sorry. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that this is wrong. And if it's not wrong, things swiftly turn around and circumstances changes so you can receive it this month. But as of now, as the way things stand as of now, it looks like they may give you a little bit of trouble with that. Okay. All right. So yes, guys, I'm so sorry. I will be back. Again, just turn on your notifications and I will be back tomorrow night. I'll be opening the live stream back up tomorrow night and we will make sure we continue to read and get these messages with spirit. So yes, again, Lakeisha, I hope it turns around for you. Um, but if it's a little bit too challenging delay, again, there's where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, where there is a problem, there is a remedy, there is a spell, like people like to call it a spell. I'm sorry, CB. I'm so sorry, but I got you tomorrow evening if you decide to join us tomorrow. Now, if you just want me to do a quick yes or no question, I may do that for you, but I can't do two more questions, no full readings like that. And so if you got just a quick, mama, I need a yes or no real quick, I can do that for you. But it can't be nothing more than that. Not tonight. Not tonight, my love. I got you tomorrow though. Okay. So Mother Goose is next. You're so welcome, Lakeisha. Um, let me see. Mother Goose. Let me put you up here. Okay, again, Mother Goose. Then Feel the Heat, and then Slan. Okay, so thank you so much, Mother Goose, for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones tenfold. Okay, I already got the tarot cards in my hand, so I asked about where you get the new job first, and then I'll pull some ancestor cards for your first question. So you want to know if success is an increase surrounding your goal to landing this new job. We're going to hope that it is and that luck is around you. Mm, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's looking like it may not be this job, it may be another job. Yeah, especially with look, my candle went out. That's how y'all know it's time for me to go. Especially with the Eight of Cups, that's represents somebody walking away from something. Mm-hmm. And that Eight of Wands does too, moving forward, moving around in the tower. I always want to say the tarot when I see the tower card reverse. So maybe not this job, but hopefully you have not put all your eggs in one basket. And then Spirit is just saying this because they got something better for you. Okay. So we always going to keep our hope and faith in the ancestors very strong. Like they say, sometimes rejection is redirection. Okay. Period. All right, ouch. I just bumped my nail, y'all. So spirit giving me all types of signs to get up off here. Y'all just bumped my nail and it cracked it. So now I gotta be careful on how I shuffle these cards. Okay, so let's see what additional messages your spirits have for you. So don't give up. Keep on applying for the remote jobs. Keep on doing it. They didn't say you wouldn't get a job. They just said it may not be that one, that particular job. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. You want multiple choices anyway, okay? You want your pick, period. Look at your ancestors. They speaking loud, so pay attention to these next messages that come out. They say, baby, you can relax. Progress is being made in your life. Success is around you. You're going to land the job that you want. You're going to get what you need. They say, don't even worry about it. See, look how quickly they came through strong. Okay. And then shining, keep letting your light shine. So to me, they're saying that they're going to put you in a position where you are appreciated and you are seen for your contribute to your talents and what you bring to the table. Come through, spirit. See, that job you talking about may not appreciate you like that. But where your spirits is trying to take you, they will see you in your worth. Okay, come through, spirit. Okay, my love. Okay, you are finally up. Feel the heat. Okay, thank you so much, Feel the Heat, for your patience and your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family tenfold. Okay, I see you talking about love stuff. So let me go ahead and get Miss Mama's the Mystic Love deck. So you're so welcome, Mother Goods. So Feel the Heat says, what's the real energy of my love life over the next 4 to 8 weeks? Okay, what pattern am I repeating in my dating life? Okay, so let's address the first question first. Let's look at the energy. Well, we'll see how spirits speaks. Let's see the energy. No, what I want to ask, I'm going to the second part. I'm going to go to the second part first. What patterns are you repeating in your dating life? So let's see what Spirit says. What is the karmic lesson here? What is the lessons of love that you have yet to learn? Let's see if they spell it out clear for us here. Let's see. Mm. Ooh, okay, wow. All right, see, she's a blunt girl, okay? Mystic Love is a pretty blunt girl, okay? She cuts to the chase. What it looks like, things will change for the better reverse. They've been effing upright. Then say truth, you better believe it. And just for fun. You got to make sure that the people that you want in your life are serious about you and they're ready for commitments. It's not all about fun and games when it comes to the matters of the heart. You want to make sure that you are dealing with someone that's serious and is like-minded with you. Stop taking people back. Don't give too many second chances. Sometimes a second chance is one chance after the first mess up. After that, it's three, fourth, and five. And then you just being a person that's being tolerant, right? So just be very careful. Do not tolerate any disrespect. If nothing else, when you see that they've been effing car. So if anybody again is doing something to make you question their loyalty and their commitment to you, you want to make sure that you are excommunicating them, okay? That you are cutting them out of your life like bad fat on a steak or something. I don't know. I just try to think of an analogy real quick, but just make sure you're cutting them out like cancer, okay, like they do. You know, you just want to make sure that you are not allowing people to come in your life and play with you and violate you time and time again. You want to be stand firm on your boundaries. You want to make sure that you are not being too understanding about everything, and going against yourself. If you make promises to yourself, you want to keep those promises, because we teach people how to treat us by way of how they view us treating ourselves. That's how you teach people how to treat you. When they see that you don't play about yourself, they're going to know they better not try to play with you, because you're not going to play at all with those games. Okay, the spirit says this is the truth, this is the raw truth. Okay. All right, so that is the lessons you need to learn as relates to the matters of the heart. Okay. And then what I would do is, what's the real energy of my love life? You know what? I'm gonna stay here with her. I'm gonna stay real with her so she can give it to us raw and uncut. Okay. What they say, no Vaseline. Okay, so let's see the energy surrounding your love life over the next 4 to 8 weeks. Those are very specific numbers. What's going on within the next 4 to 8 weeks? So let's see. Let's see. Karmic energy. You dealing with karmic energy over the next 4 to 8 weeks. So you want to make sure that you apply those lessons and really make sure that you learn them. Okay. You make sure that whatever lessons of the past that you learned as it relates, you are applying the wisdom today and the future, because this is karmic energy. This is the great balance. Okay. Be careful of the decisions the decisions and the choices that you make today as it relates to love. You want to make sure that you understand you are making good decisions, because you will. Yes. Um, um, look on top of the microwave. You need to start looking better. I'm sorry, that was my son. So just know, since you're talking about future terms, Just know, because this speaks of karmic energy, the decisions, the choices you make now, you will feel that, you will feel the residual energy from those choices that you make. So you want to make good choices. You want to start getting stuff together. You want to start getting stuff right now. Okay. So that karmic energy could be good energy. That could be good karma coming towards you. If you are waiting for someone to come back, you got the they might come back card, but it's reverse. So that means there's probably a great chance that they don't. And if they do, it's going to be delayed. It may not be within the next 48 weeks. And don't be waiting on nobody from the past. Spirit says you need to look towards the future anyway with your love life. So you may have someone reach out to you because you have text messages or inboxes or DMs. So expect some sort of communication. I'm gonna pull one more. It could be from a possible water sign because you have the water sign reverse, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And even if it's not their sun sign, it could be their moon sign too, is what spirits say. Okay, my love. Good luck with that in the matters of the heart. Just learn the lessons of love and you'll have good karma. That's what spirit is saying overall. Okay. All right. Thank you so much once again. And then we have Slin and CV. You done threw your question in there. All right, I got you. All right, so Slim, let me put your okay, hold on. I clicked the wrong one. Okay. Uh-oh. There you are. Okay. So Slim, thank you so much. Uh-oh, I didn't hit the camera. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation of love and come back to you and your family tenfold. Slim says, I have a big project to complete for work. Will I be successful? Ooh, I love that. I hope that you get the recognition you deserve for your big project and you're successful. Let's see. Uh-oh. Things are uncertain. How much work did you put in your project? How much work did you put in your project? I do think you'll be recognized though, because Queen of Swords, she says as long as you have put in full effort, she's all about the details. You have done everything that they are expecting and maybe even more. You are very thorough in your delivery with your project and all that it entails, and you should do well because it could be up in the air if you don't. The Queen of Swords, it depends on how much you put into that project. If you put, again, you were very thorough, it wasn't a rush job, you excelled in your expectations, you should be very successful because Queen of Swords is all about success. She's about the strategy and the method. Okay. She is very detail oriented as well. Okay, my love. So good luck with that. So let's go to the Blue Ancestor deck to get some messages from the ancestors. And then again, guys, I will be back on here tomorrow night. So make sure you just turn on your notifications so that you can be informed. Oh, come through, spirit. Forgiveness brings liberation and freedom. Okay, look, your ancestors, they want some more attention from you. They've been trying to get your attention. They've been trying to speak with you. They have something for you, but this energy is reversed. So this lets me know that they really want to talk to you. I don't know when the last time you got divination done or communicated with them, but make sure that you do that. Also, again, forgiveness brings freedom. That means don't hold on to nothing in the past. No grudge is worth your happiness and your mental health. Spirit says, spread your wings, be your best self. In other words, live your best life, expand. When we spread our wings, we expand. Wings are fly, they are wings helps us wings to me symbolically talks about elevation because it helps us reach higher heights, right? It helps us soar. We accomplish things, right? So that's what your spirits wants you to do. But they're saying that anything from the past, holding on to the past, being a prisoner of the past, refusing to let things go is what's going to keep you from being liberated. It's going to keep you stuck in one space. And to be stuck is to be stagnant, and that's to be unproductive, not progressive in life. And life is supposed to be about progression. Okay. All right, my love. Good luck with everything in your project at work. Be like the Queen of Swords, and you should be successful. Okay. All right, loves. I see y'all trickling in here. I'm sorry, y'all. But again, I'll be back tomorrow night. Hey, Hollywood. Okay, so CV, thank you so much, CV, for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family tenfold. I am planning to take some herbal classes where I can learn to make my own spiritual oils, bath, etc. Oh, that's exciting. So you see me being successful and starting a fruitful side hustle. Okay, so let's see if Spirit says that this is in alignment with you this season, and will you be lucrative? Will you be able to be maybe even enjoy a second stream of income because of this, or an additional stream of income? Let's see. I hear your spirit saying, as long as you don't do it for the money, you have to have a real passion because people will feel that in your products. Just to let you know, I heard them say that loud and clear. Don't go into it hoping you're going to become rich because, again, people can feel that in your product, in your delivery. Just let, as long as it's a true passion and you love it, you have a great chance to be successful in that. Okay, King of Cups, Seven of Swords, reverse Empress. So yes, I think you'll do well. I think you'll do really well in this class. Definitely take it, learn as much as you can. Remember that the learning process does not end when the class is over with. You continue to refine, continue to learn as much as about these things because it's a lot to learn when you learn about, I'm sorry, I forgot to put you up there. When it comes to herbs, and oils and baths, that's not like a quick thing to learn. It's a lot. You have to learn the science of herbs, how oils pair together, fragrances, that's chemistry, and things of that nature. So just do your due diligence and do the best you can, and you should do pretty well. Okay. So good luck with that. All right, y'all. The chat is officially closed. I love y'all to death, but I gotta go. I will see y'all back here, same time, same place and space tomorrow night. I love my magical late night crew. And until next time, peace, love, and bless. What they used to say, peace, love, and hair grease. Okay. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow evening. Everybody have a wonderful night. And of course, if you want to go deeper with anything that has come out, feel free to reach out to Mama Magical and we can get deep. Okay, we can get deeper than the Pacific. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Peace and blessings, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Divine. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Good night.